everybody, this is Caesar with Small Engine Velocity, coming at you with another moto vlog-ish informational video as to how many miles can you get out of a 1.2 gallon tank on a GY6 swapped Ruckus. And my current answer is not very much. Yeah, not very much at all. But I'm about to prove it. So I filled up my tank on Monday morning all the way to the brim. Like literally it was spilling out of the tank. I put too much in here. Man, am I in traffic again? Great. And I know that one way to work is 12 miles, maybe a little, about 12 and a half miles. So 2 days worth of riding. Oh, I'm sorry. I filled up on Monday morning, Tuesday morning. Today is Wednesday. And I have gone to work and come back. This is my second trip, so that should be somewhere around 50 miles. So I'm gonna put gas in my tank at the same gas station and see how much it took to fill it back up to where it was last time. And that should kind of give me an idea of how much gas I burn in about 50 miles. So I didn't think the difference between gas mileages on motors was going to be that much different. I guess I was wrong. Because it is 3 times bigger, and my Ruckus was using a 78 jet, and this is a 103 jet. Which I'm not even sure if that's the right jet yet. I've heard other people like starting at like 110 and stuff like that. So I haven't really had a chance to mess with any of that. I'm still trying to get over the hump of the idle, which is good now, and the back tire, which I hope is good. It feels tight. I put my hand on it earlier after I left to see if I'm still holding air. One time I rode with Lee, and by the time I came home, the tire was literally was flat. I was rolling on a flat tire, and I could feel it in the turns that it was like ready to just come off the bead and crumble into the ground. So while I'm waiting to get to the gas station near my house, I have one question. Did I have to go to a GY6? No. What was good for me for commuting was a 49cc that I got 100 miles out of a tank and could go to work all week on one tank. What I wanted was 150cc, and I blame all those people that let me ride their GY6s, Lee and small bore 2 wheels especially. He was the one who gave me my first taste. It's like drugs. And it's not that the GY6 was so tempting. It was 2 things. It was the price, the cost, and it was that torque. All the roads I ride to work are 45 miles per hour and less. So did I need to go to a GY6? No, not at all. I rode over a year back and forth to work on a Get and had minimum problems. And the only problems I had was stuff that I messed up in the process of working on the bike. But I wanted to be able to go faster. Do I need to go 50 miles per hour? No. Do I want to go 50 miles per hour? Yes. I can't get any tickets though. I don't want to get any tickets. Now my wife isn't too happy that I did the swap, because the whole point of me going 49cc and scooter speeds was to keep myself out of trouble. Now she thinks I'm gonna big bore. I might. I'm gonna big bore and then be able to go like 70 plus on this thing. I mean, really, from 150 to 171 or 172 or whatever it is that really that big of a... Is it really worth the $500 that you have to do that? I mean, you gotta buy a new throttle cable if you're going to do a new carb that's a slider carb, like a 30mm OKO. Then you got to buy the sleeve and kit, the cylinder sleeve and the kit with the piston. I would do it right and get the correct head for the piston. So it seems like it would be a lot of money to get 21 more cc out of my motor. Now you could go extreme and do a 180, but then a 180 requires boring and a block and all sorts of other things I'm really not interested in. Maybe in a future build, but not this one. Anyways, I guess the goal today is to see how much gas I use. I'm gonna make a guess. I'm guessing that I used 1 gallon. Let's round the number to 1 gallon to get me 50 miles. It's literally oh no, I think there's a football game. No, there's a football game. No football game today. There's a football game today, then there's always traffic on this lane, but there's no traffic in this lane. Not that I didn't do myself. Look at those guys. Anyways, let's hurry up and get to the gas station. I'm gonna let you guys watch the last bit of my ride to the gas station, and then we'll go over, fill up, and then we'll do a little closing statements to see what we did. Remember, my guess is 1 gallon. Anyways, see you guys in a second. Okay, here we are getting close to the gas station. Let's go ahead and go over the motor. 150cc, pretty much stock motor with a stock carb with 103 main jet and 11 gram rollers, NCY variator, stock clutch, blah 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 blah. Oop, out of service. Next one. That one works. Okay, so here's the experiment. I drove from this gas station to work, then back to this gas station basically, then back to work and then back here. That's 50 miles. With 50 miles, let's see how much I fill back into the tank. Take cap off. I need to repaint this because it looks like crud. Alright, we'll lift the handle. We'll pick 93 octane. Why not? We'll put the candle in and fill. Wow, that's and I had it really close to the top last time. Okay, that's about where it was last time. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. Alright, I went 50 miles and I filled with 0.664 gallons. It's not bad at all. Well, I mean, I can go, what, another 20 miles before I hit the gallon mark? So let's say somewhere around 60, 70 miles per gallon in its current state, or at least the way I was driving it. I wasn't hauling butt. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. This is exactly what I wanted to accomplish in this video. 50 miles, I've used 0.66 gallons of gas. Anyways, thank you. I'll see you guys next time.